So I want to pick your mind a little bit on the role of government in farming. So we know government does provide subsidies, especially for conventional farmers. That's not usually the case for organic farmers. People like you have inputs that are organic. Maybe they could be subsidized. Does the government even have a role in terms of helping other farmers as well?
See, when you have something which you cannot control, I tend to leave it alone. Okay, number one. Number two, according to me, our government needs to go and look at other countries, not necessarily India, who have been pioneers in reducing chemical usage, how it is working, and try and give us something on those lines. Number three, the ills of using fertilizer are known. We had some Agra, or I don't remember the conference, where they want to increase the amount of fertilizer what is being used in Africa. So currently, assuming we say we are at 2 bags or 3 bags per hectare, in India, say it is at 15 bags. In Europe, Spain, they're at 25, 30 bags. The number of people living with cancer or dying with cancer, have a look at it. That is what we are getting it here. So we have got multiple benefits. Now, directly when we talk of farming, yes, there should be even more subsidies given to organic manufacturers so that farmers can affordably buy it. In my case, the way I'm doing it, I'm building a organic input making factory on your farm. You don't need any subsidies, you don't need anything, because you have all the inputs. The waste, what you're getting, we are just trying to mix it and put it together. Something which is little bit, which is not there, you can source something from the market and you put it. So I'm telling you that even without government support or even without subsidies, this can grow. Look how I think Muranga is doing wonderfully well in terms of adopting organic farming and the ecosystem there, and the kind of investments they're attracting, I saw recently, it's really good. So, we will have to learn from each other, and we hope that we get better hand-holding from the government. For example, there is a law, I don't know if it was passed, because there's so many laws in Kenya that you can't keep a track of it. Every day there is some new law which comes up. I think that's what needs to stop. There is a law also on how you can use the animal dung. So earlier somebody said, you can't use it on the farm. So if you don't use it on the farm, where are you going to do it? You want to have dump sites for it, or you want to dump it on Nairobi roads? What do you want to do with it? But there is a nature's way, See, when you look at maize, the whole maize stem, what is grown, the 100%, how much a human being we consume is only 10% or 20%. What is the rest? If God wanted, the maize cob would have just grown directly, isn't it? So why is it grown? Think about it. When you have a tree, it is giving fruits. The leaves shed in a certain season, again it grows, again it is flowered, again it is fruits. So why has God created that tree like that? The creator of us all is the most supernatural intelligence you can talk about. A human body, or the soil, or the various plants and trees what we have. So why is it done in that way? Because a certain portion is for your cattle, certain portion is to go back to your soil, and we have somehow come in between that cycle with the monocroppings and other things, and that's where the whole thing has come up.
Yeah, I've always wondered, actually, in terms of government providing subsidies, if the government were not providing subsidies, could it even be affordable to do conventional farming? Because if you remove the subsidies, a lot of farmers and a lot of farms will actually collapse in the weight of the amount of money they need for inputs. So I think there's also that part that gets overlooked a lot in terms of, is it efficient enough? Because this is one of the criticism that is usually leveled against organic. But if we talk about efficiency in terms of costs, then the other side is way, way overblown and needs to be talked a little bit more about.
You see, that is why our approach, you see, when you look at organic, the people who are selling in the market, like, I'm no way in competition with them, because I'm not selling a product to a farmer. What I'm telling the farmer, do you want to make your own githeri and uji? The moment you will have this githeri and uji, all the macro and micro nutrients you're talking about, 104, you're going to get it. At what cost? even maybe the less than even the subsidized government fertilizer. That is the game changer. Because, and then the beauty is, every year in an organic farm, the cost of inputs starts going down and the output will start going up because of the way the whole ecosystem is designed. Whether you do syntropic farming, whether you do strip farming, whether you do a mixed farming, whether you have some horticulture and some animals and some trees, whichever way you do it, bottom line is the farmer should make money. So government support, you see the way you have agronomists going on one farm or the other, you don't have an agroecologist going on one farm or the other. So we need to build that system. See, an agroecologist who is talking about syntropic farming, or he is talking about whichever way, he's talking of the natural way. I'm empowering all of them because I'm giving them input which is like rocket fuel, which is made on the farm. Because we have done analysis reports on just few parameters, because you can't even look at all the parameters. What are the various parameters about your immune health? Every person will have a different perspective. Somebody will check your blood, somebody will check your XYZ, somebody will look into the various physical aspects of it. But do you know, we all are made up of 98 or 99% of microorganisms. So there are enough studies which talk that your gut is your second brain. You say, when we talk of gut feeling, what do you mean by gut feeling? What is gut? Gut is not only about you eat food and it releases toxins out of your body. But there is a lot of microorganisms in your body which generate chemical and biological, and then it balances your body.